So we're off on a mini trip of the Isle of Wight. In our usual way, we're stopping a few places on the way and we'll see you on the road.
So our route today was going to take us south with a first possible coffee stop somewhere near Marlow before heading to our final destination of the Elvetham Country House Hotel.
We had planned to stop at my old local pub, The Boot, in Bledlow Ridge, which became a community pub back in 2010. Sadly, it was closed on a Monday, so our coffee stop was delayed until Marlow.
Marlow is a beautiful Georgian market town and well worth a visit. It's situated about 33 miles west of London. Has a population of 14,000, of which there are about 400 millionaires. It's always been known as a fashionable riverside resort and has attracted many famous people. Residents of the town have included Jerome K. Jerome, T.S. Eliot and Mary Shelley, who finished her Gothic masterpiece Frankenstein while living in the town. But right now, it was time for a flat white. Well folks, here we are on a glorious sunny day. We had a lovely ride down here to Berkshire. And we've arrived here at the gorgeous Elvetham Hall. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, it's a big old country house. It looks fantastic. So, let's go and check out our room. And so here we have it, room 204. As you can hear from my breathing, it's a bit of a hike from the car park, but it's a lovely room. Plenty of storage space for all our gear. Screen TV. What do you think?
Oh, what a great place. It's got real character. I want to find out more about it.
Yeah, we're going to go and explore and have a look around, but also check out this bathroom. Look at that. His and hers wash basin and a big tub. That's real. And a big shower as well. But right now, let's go out and enjoy this glorious sunshine. Look, it's got its own little relaxation part. All we need now is a beer.
Beer o'clock.
Beer o'clock. Nearly, but not quite this. The oak tree was planted by Queen Elizabeth I on the 23rd of September 1591. And there it is. 1591.
Now, how could I possibly pass up an opportunity to hug a 400-year-old tree planted by a queen?
This is Dixie. We just bumped into him, and his job with 3 others is to maintain these incredible grounds. Yeah. So how many acres do you look after?
We've got 40 acres in total.
And you've been here for 10 years?
Been here for 10 years now.
And you enjoy what you're doing?
I love what I'm doing. Yeah, father-in-law works here, Graham, and he's been here for 46 years.
Wow.
So we've got a lot invested in it, so yeah.
Listen, great to meet you, Dixie.
Yeah, it's great to meet you.
You're doing a grand job.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah,
You're doing
hopefully that was it.
8 o'clock. Let's go and check out the Gloriana bar. And this is where Henry VIII came for his pint.
With Elizabeth I.
Elizabeth I looking a bit peaky. Gone for a Guinness instead. How about this for beer o'clock, folks? Look at that. Not bad.
So lovely. I've got a steak with peppercorn sauce, which looks amazing.
Yeah, sirloin steak with mushroom sauce, washed down by a lovely bottle of Malbec from Mendoza, the only place to
And
get
what are
Malbec.
we overlooking?
Look at that. Not a bad view over for dinner. Look at that. Anyway, let's tuck into our steak.
Bon appetit.
So if you're ever in this part of the country, would we recommend a stay at the Elvetham Hall Hotel?
I guess a great location means different things to different people. For us, it's generally close proximity to local restaurants and amenities. Situated on the outskirts of the lovely village of Hartley-Wintney in Hampshire and surrounded by grounds of around 40 acres, the Elvetham Hotel isn't really close to anything, but with its stunning treed, manicured lawns and endless fields of flowers to wander through, it's really very hard to fault its location. The place is really special. Having been rebuilt in the early 19th century, it feels very old, but surprisingly doesn't look tired, probably as a result of its recent acquisition and ongoing refurbishment. Our room was number 204. It was a good size with plenty of storage, tea and coffee facilities and a large TV, providing information about the hotel and area, as well as a fair number of programme channels. The ensuite was lovely, with his and her basins, a very welcome bathtub and separate loo room. The bedroom was a little dark as the window was fairly small, but given the fabulous grounds, we didn't actually spend a lot of time in the room anyway. One thing we do think's worth mentioning, the bedrooms are on the first and second floors and reach via a beautiful sweeping staircase. Great for the nimble and able-bodied, but there is no lift and may cause anyone with a mobility issue or a lot of heavy luggage a problem. Unless you drive or call a cab, the location means dining at the hotel is the best option. We went for a room, breakfast and dinner option, and the included evening menu is a restricted version of the full a la carte. It wasn't a problem for us as the choice was good, as was the food, but if you prefer something on the wider menu, it is possible to upgrade for around £16 per head. The breakfast is served as a buffet and has a good choice of hot and cold food. The interaction we had with the staff at reception and in the bar and restaurant was great, and everyone was friendly and helpful. From entering reception, everyone was keen for us to have a good experience. Meeting Dixie, who maintains the breathtaking grounds, and hearing all about the hotel was a real treat. His passion for the place was truly lovely, and his willingness to stop and chat to us nudged the service score from a very good 4 to a rarely awarded 5. There's plenty of parking and for once no gravel to negotiate. The car park is a 2-minute stroll from reception, so we unloaded our kit at the main entrance before parking the bikes up for the night. Being well off the road, all parking is very secure. Would we recommend the Elvetham? Absolutely, and we wouldn't hesitate to go back. The price we paid for bed, breakfast and dinner package on a term time Monday is in the comments below. Like all hotels, the prices vary depending on when you book, but we felt the price compared pretty favourably with other places we've stayed.
So folks, another glorious day here in sunny Hampshire. Last night we had an amazing night at the Elvetham Hall Hotel, and today we are off to Portsmouth. So we'll see you later. Our route today was going to take us south to Portsmouth, but first a nostalgic detour for Sue to go to Hayling Island where she used to live, before heading back across to Portsmouth for a brief visit to the D-Day Museum and then our final destination of the Ship Leopard Boutique Hotel in Portsmouth.
You and I, we're trouble in hearts don't lie. An empty page, a story to write. I'm in love, you're divine, and it's all in our signs. We're going away. Get your bag, check the tag. Decision is made. Lock your door, need no more. It's already paid. Cancel your mail for a while. It's a journey for life, and I'm your ride. Hang on, we'll be long gone. Hang on, I cannot go wrong. God, I'm praying I'm not alone in this air of hope. 'Cause I'm in love, you're a star, burning bright in my heart. We're going away.
When looking at the map, I noticed that our route today was going to take us very close to a little village called Chawton, which when I researched further turned out to be the home of one of our great novelists, Jane Austen. So, always interested in history and culture, we couldn't pass up the chance to visit the home of one of England's greatest novelists.
Hang on, we'll be long gone. Hang on, I cannot go wrong. We're going away. Get you back, check the tag. Journey for life.
Jane Austen's house is a Grade 1 listed building and museum and one of the most important literary sites in the world. It was here she wrote, revised and published all 6 of her greatest novels, including of course the timeless Pride and Prejudice.
Hang on, I cannot go wrong. Hang on, we'll be long gone. Hang on, I cannot go wrong. God, I'm praying I'm not alone in this air of hope. A journey for life, I'm alive. No, 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 no.
And how about that? Our route took us right past Barnstormer's BMW, where I bought my beloved triple black about 3 years ago now. Best bike I've ever had.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard tonight. Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Up the stereo in a place I didn't know till now. In a different
We took a quick detour on our way to Portsmouth to visit yet another place I used to live. You might remember we visited 2 of my old childhood houses when we did our Northumberland trip back in August 2021. I seem to have lived in a lot of places.
So we're on Hayling Island, and we're at a house that I lived in from about 86 to about 89, before we moved up to near Barnstormers. years later. So it's been a long time since I've been on Hayling Island. It's funny how everything looks
It was
smaller.
a nostalgic trip.
Yeah.
And now we're heading to Portsmouth. Well, that's Sue's old house. Nice.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down this boulevard tonight. Yeah, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street.
So here we are, bright and sunny Portsmouth, and we're here to visit the D-Day story. So it's not far from the hotel tonight, so I thought it was worthwhile popping in and taking a look. The actual tour starts outside with the LCT 7074. This is the last surviving landing craft tank from D-Day. And it was very eerie walking around it. On D-Day itself it carried 10 tanks and countless soldiers, so it had been pretty crowded. Just imagine what it must have been like June 6, 1944, crammed into one of these original Sherman tanks.